It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Hello everybody, Kyle Bunch,
Ben West,
and we are here this week at Therapeutic Associates to talk with Dr. Sarah Macomber and her team about physical therapy.
we're going to do some exercising, learn about what they do here, and get a chance to see a little more about the small business.
Awesome. Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
Yes, I am Sarah Macomber. I am the director at Therapeutic Associates Physical Therapy, Wilsonville. I opened up this clinic about 7 years ago after starting out my career doing my undergrad in athletic training at the University of Nebraska in Lincoln, working on the sidelines for the university athletic department, Go Big Red. Then I went to University of Southern California for my doctorate, where I first got hooked up with Therapeutic Associates. I actually started out with Therapeutic Associates as a student working in Lake Oswego and actually living here in Wilsonville back in 2009. That's actually part of what made me fall in love with the Northwest. So after I graduated from physical therapy school, I moved to Seattle with Therapeutic Associates, and when I had the opportunity to come down to Wilsonville and open my own clinic, I couldn't pass it up. Wilsonville is such a great community. It's so involved. Everybody is so kind to each other, and it's so supportive that coming back down here was kind of a no-brainer. So opened up the clinic 7 years ago, and we've been rolling ever since. Treating patients, doing manual therapy, doing strengthening, and basically treating people to help them get moving again. As you can see from the wall behind us, this is actually our graduation wall. So when patients graduate, they are allowed to sign on our wall. It's like, getting permission to do graffiti. And just their way of leaving their impact on the clinic when we know hopefully we've made a good positive impact on them. So we like to be really involved in the Wilsonville community. Like I said, that's part of one of the things that makes Wilsonville great. So we sponsor the Wilsonville Little League and like to do as many of the Wilsonville activities as possible. So Fun in the Park, the Wilsonville Kiwanis Kids Fun Run. We did a few years of working with the farmers market. Just basically anything we can to continue to make Wilsonville the great place that it is. One of the great experiences with being involved in the Wilsonville community is being involved in the Wilsonville Chamber of Commerce. It's where I get to meet great people like Kyle and help to grow and create some of those connections with people who don't necessarily know a whole lot about physical therapy, and basically so that I can know who I can help to refer people to around the community. There's also the South Metro Youth Professionals. That's a great group, helping to kind of just build those bonds with Wilsonville to keep it great. So Nicole is one of my amazing partners here at Therapeutic Associates. She's actually our administrative coordinator. So what she does in our clinic is she works to help make sure that the patients know what's going on with their insurance. A lot of patients don't know that physical therapy is actually what we call direct access. So meaning you don't need to have a referral to come into physical therapy based on the state laws. So Nicole's able to kind of get your insurance information, look it up, talk to your insurance company, see whether you need a referral based on your insurance company, and how we can get you in, as well as giving you all the good information about what your deductible is, how many visits you get per year, what your out-of-pocket is, and how close you are to where it's met, to make sure that we can make physical therapy something that's accessible for everyone and make sure that we're not going to we take your financial considerations into mind.
I've been here for just over 4 years now. I actually started out working with patients and doing exercises, and then kind of worked my way up, and now I'm, like Sarah said, the administrative coordinator here in the clinic. It's really awesome, and I get to talk and create relationships with a lot of people in here, so it's always nice to see new faces and get in touch with our community through different events that we do. So if you're ever interested in making an appointment, you can always call our office. A lot of times people actually have me check their benefits before they come in, so they kind of know what to expect. So you can always call our office. Our phone number is 503-570-7600. I'm usually the one that's first on the phone, so you'll most likely get a hold of myself, and I can take down your information as much as I need to get those insurance benefits verified, and then we can look to see how we can better assist you.
There are many things that we do for patients here at Therapeutic Associates Physical Therapy Wilsonville. First thing is manual therapy. That's doing things like checking your joint mobility, your soft tissue mobility. So if you have that kink in your neck, we want to know whether you've got issues with the actual joints in your neck, whether there's issues with the tight muscle, or whether there's maybe some movement disorders that could be happening that are contributing to your pain. So we come into rooms, we have 3 private rooms where we can be one-on-one with patients. And every patient gets 30 minutes of one-on-one direct care with the physical therapist, guaranteed. So you're not going to be coming in and only working with an aide or getting 5 minutes of our time and then being passed off. You're going to get that time to build that relationship with me, so I really understand what's going on and how this is really affecting your life. So this is one of our treatment rooms where we treat patients. So we have plenty of room to close the door, to see you move, and make sure that you're comfortable with the care that you're getting. I just like to let patients know exactly what I'm kind of touching and doing when I'm working on their neck, so that makes them help keep them a little bit more relaxed, and also, consent is a thing. All right, so I'm just going to come through here, feel around on the upper trapezius and insertions of the later scapulae. It's almost like you're going through a little stress. Your shoulders are a little tight.
Me stressed?
Never, I'm sure. All right, I'm coming here, kind of following that upper trapezius and levator scapulae up the side of your neck. Any tenderness there? Perfect. We'll come here to the side of your neck. We've got the posterior scalene little spot right there. Is that tender at all? Okay. Pulling this right up here towards the mastoid. Any tenderness there? Okay.
Ben's just falling asleep.
I just worked a whole shift on the nursing floor.
You probably deserve a little bit of a neck rub at this point. So what I'm doing is I'm feeling for increased tension in any of the muscles, trigger points. I like to work through the soft tissue first and just kind of see how it's all feeling. Like there's a nice little knot right there, I'm sure you can feel.
Yep.
Yeah, is it tender?
It's just a knot, yeah.
Okay.
It's not tender.
Not too bad?
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna go through the posterior scalene on the other side. Just let me know if there's any soreness or tenderness.
She's naming all the neck muscles.
Yep. Gotta sound smart at least 2 to 3 times every session. That's a good general rule. Anything coming back here? We're coming up here into the neck, into the kind of base of the skull. This is usually a nice tight area. The suboccipitals, they're kind of the muscles that hold the head onto the neck. And they can often get really tight with things like poor posture, working on the computer for too long, having poor ergonomics from working at home on your laptop, things like that.
When you hear occipital, everybody, that's the back of your head.
Yep. Feeling okay? Good.
It's called occipital because the ocular nerves from your eyeballs go to that back part of your brain.
Yeah,
and it's the back part of your brain that works your eyes, and so that region of the skull is called occipital, and so the back of your head is your occipital area. I don't know why I just gave like an anatomy
Ben
lesson,
thought since you sounded smart, he needed to sound smart.
I'm like, here's anatomy, guys.
I'll totally take it. And he's right, so I'm not going to contradict him either. So now I'm just feeling through the joints a little bit. Just kind of seeing if there's any areas that are tight. The top of the neck and the bottom of the neck, kind of right down here where it attaches to your rib cage and the thoracic spine, which is kind of the part of your spine that the rib cage attaches to, can often become tight. Does that feel okay? Okay, perfect. So what you're going to do is we're going to be working the gluteals, particularly your gluteus medius.
Like a penguin. Cowboy boots.
Yep, exactly. So you're going to kind of sit your butt back, and then you're going to sidestep, keeping resistance on the band the whole time. Just small little steps. Yes? You can do these ones too.
All right.
But,
Woo!
yep.
Feel the
back
burn.
and forth.
Feel the burn.
Are we going back?
Yeah, keep going. So keep facing the same direction.
That's probably not
Well, Wildcats. Right?
Coach Gunther would be really pleased with us right now.
I know.
Once you do it, you're going to feel all those muscles in the back of your hip getting active.
Yes,
Kind of
they
take
are.
those sides
You
there.
do like in your squat.
Oh boy. Now Ben's getting fancy.
Oh, you could
It's
do,
not jazzercise, Ben.
if you want to do like ballet style, you could just stand on one leg, back, out and around, forward, slow,
Sorry.
control.
Oh,
I
slow.
feel like I need to get my
Slow.
own face.
Nice big circles.
Oh.
Yeah, trying to keep that
What are
leg
you feeling in the
straight.
hip flexor?
Don't tip. So, nice and tall. If you guys want to do the hands, you can.
Oh boy. There we go. You have daughters. I've done plenty of
Miri would love this.
pirouettes. Pirouettes.
Okay,
Good
so
work
that's
out.
one.
All right.
Two. So,
Okay.
these are great ones.
Oh my gosh, I do not like exercising and we're in this mask.
So we have the mask on for everybody, and everybody has to wear them in here, but
So when do they do their therapy, they still wear them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, because we got to keep it safe for everyone.
Yeah.
So, next you can come here. Do little mini squats.
I like the 1-footer.
Mm-hmm. Like a little pistol squat.
That was not good.
You have the harder band on, so
I have the harder band on.
controlling that.
You're like Karate Kid right now.
What's that
You're
guy's
like, he's not like this.
What's his
Yeah.
name?
Daniel-san?
No, Daniel-san.
Then
Master,
you're holding
his name, Master.
Oh, no, the dude was, there was Cobra Kai.
Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi, that's right, Mr. Miyagi.
He's like, am I doing this right? Or, I don't remember.
Mulan just
I think
came
it was
out.
Elf.
We watched Mulan.
Because he does this and then does the kick.
Oh, yeah.
You can be Danielson, I'll be Mulan. And we can make believe.
Daniel-san.
The other one you can do is just go back, so in a straight leg squat, so coming back, squatting down, reaching back as far as you can,
It's like a curler.
coming up, sticking that butt way back.
What is this, guys?
Okay. That feels like skiing.
Yeah, speed skate. Speed. What are those guys? The speed
skating
skaters.
like Apollo Ono.
Yeah. And
These are the hard parts about the mask too. I start fogging myself up.
yeah.
Yeah, you get the,
Looking pretty
we
good.
gotta wear them.
Yep. All right, those are like 3 of them that we could do, but
Rachel should thank you for these workouts of the gluteus, right?
you know my address. You can send the thank you card if she wants to put a gift certificate
Okay,
in there. So
there you
yes.
go. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at these dad bods work.
Seriously. It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about like the measures you have to take as a physical therapy clinic because of COVID. Like how has your business changed?
So luckily we haven't had to change too much because we were always really good about cleanliness beforehand. But every patient gets their temperature taken. We do the screens that most people have probably already seen if you go into any medical office. And then we always have our one-on-one care. So we make sure that the patients and the therapist, everyone always wears a mask. But you're one-on-one with us or with our exercise specialist for your full hour that you're in here. Every exercise piece of equipment that we use, whether you just sometimes even sideways glance at it, it's getting cleaned. We have some of the industrial cleaners that are, medical grade to keep everything working nice and smooth.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. We love getting to come hang out at Therapeutic Associates.
We have cool models here.
Penn's found a
Human spine,
human spine.
pelvis.
There you
Part
go.
of the, no, that's not those. Occipital will be right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the very bottom part of the
Yeah.
occiput.
Yeah.
But, yeah, all the stuff that we worked on.
All right, well, thanks. We enjoyed coming to visit you.
It's been a pleasure to have you guys.
We had fun.
Thank you so much for joining us this week at Therapeutic Associates. We had a great time, got a little bit of a workout, worked those glutes.
Melt the
and,
dad bods.
Just the father figures.
I'm sorry. Okay.
But thank you so much to Sarah and her team for showing us around.
Yes, next week, make sure to join us for Dar Lassam, the restaurant, as we kind of get a chance to look at some food from a different region in the world and see how they're doing during this COVID
Exactly.
shutdown
Yeah. If you haven't had
crisis.
Moroccan food, it's amazing. And
Yeah.
Mohammed and his team at Dar es Salaam are awesome. So we're
It's
excited
really
to check
good.
it out.
The rose tea, the rose water.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Great stuff.
Yep.
Enjoy the rest of the week, everybody. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do